Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 18th of June, and today we are killing 3 Foundry officers while avoiding alarms as much as possible. We are Shaky Vindictive X-Sovereign. X-Sovereign is relevant as we have a long blade that we'll be bash-dashing around with. We got a Sidewinder, very nice, a Visitor, and a Brick that we probably just can't use. But oh well, let's go. Now we could always accidentally use it, like I did a couple weeks ago. Heat sensor to glitch dash. Alright. Wait for that station to not be in the way a little bit. That's probably fine. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so we just want to avoid alarms. Makes it a little difficult to get this key without going down and taking care of everybody. In theory, I could get over here, visit, kill, return. I could visit, kill, take out, get crate, return. And that doesn't seem great. I don't think I'll need this. So, Sidewinder. I had the idea of, like, what if I propped this door open? Then went down here, got crate, and then Sidewind over here, but that requires dragging a body all the way over to this door. So I don't think that's gonna happen. And for now, I'll just go down here, see whatever you drop. Stealth shield. Interesting. Shaky, I forgot we're shaky. Also, that's a loud gun. I need to keep that in mind. It's easier to deal with you if you're closer, and I don't need 5 stealth shields for this whole thing, so let's do that. Toss to you, we get a gun, which will maybe work. That doesn't look like it's working. Pick that up. It's close to working. Stab. Pick up another gun. That's gonna shoot. That's fine. Throw to you. Get it back. Then do I consider dragging a body over there? Nah. Nah, that's too much work. Still not quite as fast. It's a conch hammer. But the X-Sovereign helps a lot. I think I will go for this crate. It's ship 1. Extreme range subverter. A little less use than normal because we have to avoid alarms, can't set traps, but that clears out a lot of locked doors for us. Okay, then I think I finally used the Sidewinder to get over here. Stab you, try and maybe shoot at you, then shoot at you. Yay. We got a swapper, a long-range swapper. Yeah, throw a gun at you, I suppose. Walk over this way, get the pod moving. Then we stab you, and we actually do just toss you into the window so we can get this crate and then swap with you. We dash. We dash. And we get another swapper. All right. Our speed is looking good now. Sure, you can leave. Just double checking that I'm not... Just have to double check real quick that I'm not, like, frail or something, and that me dropping a gun there would end up getting me killed. Alright, jeez, that's a lot of good stuff. Swappers and subverters. Yeah, ship 2 is going to be easy. Just swap in, probably. Heat sensor, random kit, light reinforcements, lots of guards, whatever, yada yada. Glad I left the visitor behind. So I had more room in my stash. Hold on. Do I consider just swapping in? Swapping in is pretty close to just regular docking. So maybe I just don't worry about it. They're so close. They're not at a terminal because this has to lead out here, which means they're in a group, which means I can just swap in, kill, swap out, and get their item as well. So yeah, no, we're good just with a regular dock. I lost the auto zoom. Oh well. Boop boop boop. All right. Don't. Ooh, you're shielded. Wait, I've got a subverter. Never mind. Jeez. Crates as well? Alright, leaving this behind. We don't want to risk them setting off an alarm. I don't think I need a stealth shield. Like, I want to use a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna end up back in the pod anyways. So it's okay to leave things on the ground and then we can stash stuff in the pod. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, what's the range on this one? I'm gonna go in further. Just so that it's a little easier to swap out of here. Get to here. Subvert. If you're close enough, give you a shot. Yay. Silence gun, technically relevant. Wrench, very helpful. Well, with all the other equipment I have, it's quite helpful, but it's helpful. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown those both when they're on cooldown. Concussive gun technically could be relevant. We get a hammer. All right, that fixes our little janky bashdashing setup. And a visitor, quite helpful on ship 3. We got double visitor for ship 3? Alright, so now... I think swapping with you is the best play. So for now... we dash... sidewind... dash... swap. I didn't think about you potentially setting off the alarm, but it looks like we'll be fine. Alright, let's manage our inventory a little bit. We can drop this because it doesn't need to be recharged. Drop a couple of these. Hope they don't stab me immediately. Okay, we're good. How many spots do we need? So those are both on. Those are both on. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. All right. Return to pod. Make sure it unloads. And off we goes. 9 seconds. Very nice. Alright, finally we've got armor everywhere. Interesting. Target fleets, tracker, jammer, guards. Alright. I think our sword is armor piercing. Just take these, I guess. So we can take them out if we need to, but I think for the most part we're just gonna avoid everybody. Just teleport around to them. Alright, locked door. With the equipment we have, I'm sure we can definitely, at the very least, get to the target and kill them. From there. Do need to keep the alarm condition in mind, though. Oh, and we've got... Nice. I was only thinking about getting in with the visitors, but no, we've also just straight up got the subverter. All right. Take a nice drink and... yeah, I am a little worried. We can kill them without issue. The struggle is if we blow up with them. That's an issue. I don't think we need the regular guns. Let's go in and replace those. Seems like we will need the long blade. And everything else seems secondary. Hey, yeah, I'm kind of thinking. All right, let's work this out. We could do like a visit, swap, sidewind, visit, swap if that reaches. Then we have our choice of either going out through the window or returning to the pod. Will the explosion be heard by them? You hearing the explosion is the one thing I'm kind of worried about. What's the range like again? 1, 2, and then some. 1, 1, 2, and then some. Yeah, that's very close. We could get them to walk to the right a little bit, and that would help. Is there a route that lets us take out the pilot first, though? That would be a visit, dash, swap, visit. Oh, yeah. That's pretty reasonable. Yeah, that's a reasonable enough line that I'm just gonna take it without any more thought. Let's see, Sidewinder. Don't need to swap with them. Though swapping with you is nice. And it means if there's no one to take the blade. Oh, and I should pick this up. Swap with you. Blading you is relevant because it makes it easier to dash down this way. Alright, so the alarm's disabled. And we can visit all the way down here. Because I didn't need to go that far. But it's fine. Alright, so visitor to here. So I want you to see me and start walking this way. And then we get you moving away from them. Maybe I could have done it differently and thwacked you this way before exploding you. You know, thought I just realized is I could just abandon them here, leave, and then remote brick because the alarm's disabled now. That is an option. Oh wait, the alarm's disabled. I don't care if they throw up an alarm. Nice. Okay. Alright. I don't like that you'll be... Alright. Take you out first because you might get in the way otherwise. And while we're waiting, get the pod moving. Pick the sword back up. Dash away from the danger. You don't you dare. I'm subverting you in any case. You really are able to dodge that? Maybe I do just blow you up. Yeah, this should probably be fine. Just let it get out of the room. Then I dash out. Ship stays loaded, thanks to those ghosties. And then if for whatever reason they don't get stabbed, I can blow them up. He got stabbed. Yay. All right, the ending of that could have gone a little smoother, but 8 seconds is still 8 seconds. Okay. Yeah, that one felt very good. And we had a solid lead. We went for a lot of crates, and it really paid off. That was a lot of good equipment. But yeah, very nice day. Yesterday, we have me in first place with 32 seconds and a 5:99. 7-2 coming up in 7-2 coming up in second. Cassandra in third. DD Shock Trooper in fourth, and Lee Spork in fifth place, making up the top 5. Very nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.